Hey, what's up everybody? Mike here, and today it's time for the bi-weekly FBA update. If you're new to this series or you haven't seen my previous updates, you can check them out on my channel page. But every 2 weeks I go over all of my sales that I've had in the previous 13 days on FBA, and then I talk about the stuff I'm sending in. Now, 2 weeks ago when we talked, obviously my sales were dwindling. I hadn't sourced, so the goal was to source a lot of stuff, which I've accomplished, and I'm happy with the shipment I'm sending in. This actually, all the stuff on the table isn't even 2/3 of the stuff that's going in. I'm still waiting on a lot of stuff to arrive, and I have some stuff on the other side of my office that just too bulky to really show off in the video. It's quite large, but I'll talk about it. But before we get going into the series, let's talk about the numbers, the thing that matters most. Over the previous 13 days, I sold a total of 54 units. My sales total, number-wise, was $832.49. Now, that's actually up from the last update, which was surprising to me because I hadn't sourced or sent in any units since that video. I told you I wasn't going to do a shipment with just, a couple of consoles. So my sales actually went up by a little bit, and I'm definitely not happy with 800. And the total units I have at FBA now are 450, so it's really dwindled as time has gone on. And I think, there's a lot of stuff reserved. There's, returns and stuff in there as well. But I believe it's like 450, 460 range. The average sale price for the last 2 weeks was $15.40 per unit. That's pretty solid. Like I said, I always want to be closer to the $15 to $20 range. It really helps with fees. And you can tell because my total fees were $280. So that's far under 40%, I'm pretty sure. Now, for the last 2 weeks, I've been hustling and just sourcing my butt off. Yesterday I went thrifting. There is a thrift haul video. If you want to check it out, it'll be up in the corner. And to the people asking, when I say the video is up in the corner now, I was approved for cards. So there'll be a little eye, and if you click it, there'll be more information. It shows up on mobile and desktop. And at a certain time frame in the video, usually towards the end, it'll actually expand and turn into the other video if you want to click it. So you're not going to see annotations. There's an actual little button in the corner. So let's go ahead and get started and talk about the stuff I'm sending in. First of all, there is a guy working with me named Michael. He gave me some stuff to send in, and there's some stuff over there. There's a set of cookware, a giant box that's selling for like $60 to $70 range after fees. I'm sorry, it's $70 to $80 after fees. We'll get about $60 back, plus it's expensive to ship there, but it's basically profit. He got it for very cheap. He had this Dremel tool set, and he didn't tell me exactly how much he paid for all this stuff, but he said it was very cheap. This is worth about $60, which is pretty cool. Something that surprised me were these are just protein shake, workout shakers, a set of 2, selling for $23 for each set. This is a heated neck massager selling for $65. And then he said he got these from a local craft store. They're just little bins, $23 per set. So, all those items are pretty high in price. Every item he gave me was well above $20. And I like that because I wanted to get into higher price items more because I'm used to kind of doing smaller sales on a bulk level. But a lot of the boxes he gave me were quite large too. So I wonder how that'll affect storage fees, shipping, all those sorts of things. Now, I bought a bunch of lots off of eBay this week. Unfortunately, the largest one, the one I really wanted to show off that was supposed to be here today, didn't show up. So I'm pretty upset about it. But that's life. There's not much I can do about it. So I'll show you this lot and then talk about the other one. This lot included a Wii unit. It has the sensor bar, 2 controllers, which I don't have over here, and all of the cables, and like the silicone sleeves. I'm going to sell the bundle with the Wii and all the accessories and cords for between $50 to $65, depending on the FBA prices around there. I paid $30 for the whole lot. Now, on top of that, I got 6 controllers I'm going to auction off in a bundle because they're kind of damaged, or they're just not what I would send to FBA. And then the silicone sleeves, actually, for each set of 2, you can get $9 to $10. So altogether, not a huge return on the lot. I paid $30. That's shipped. Like, I won a really cheap auction, and I'll probably get back $50 to $80 before fees. So a little bit less than that. Now, the other lot, the giant lot I got that's not here, is 2 Wii consoles, like 20 something controllers, 18 games, tons of accessories, tons of other stuff. I paid $100 for it. Honestly, I think after I piece everything out, I'll get 300 plus. It was a great snipe, and there wasn't a lot of people bidding on it. If you want a piece of advice, Wii consoles are a good thing to bid on because, you know, competitors don't think about Wiis. Wiis are kind of like the cheap console out of all of them, but they can still bring you money, and accessories sell well. Video games, you know, the game sells well. The consoles, you can piece it all out and really make money off everything instead of bundling it as one unit. This was one of my favorite finds in a long time. I got 3 Sega Genesis Core 2 systems. They're all in great condition. They work. Each console has its own power cable and RF switch, so I'm going to bundle them on FBA for $50 per bundle. And then I got a Sega Saturn with that. Now this had the power cable but not the AV cable. I'm going to ask $75 for it. It's in great condition. They're selling between $50 and $100 on FBA, depending on what's with them. And then in that bundle came, you know, officially licensed Sega Genesis controllers. These typically sell for $10 to $20, depending on the time of year. And then something that really blew my mind was Sega Saturn controllers, $35 a piece, dude. Like, what? $35 a piece for controllers. So $70 right there out of 2 controllers. I paid for this entire lot of stuff, plus these games I'm going to talk about, $70 on eBay, guys. Like, the amount of money I'm going to make off this is crazy. You know, Sonic 2, not a big, you know, not a big price item, but between $5 to $10 a piece. Sonic 3D Blast, same thing, $5 to $10. Mickey Mania, you're looking at $10 to $20 depending on condition. It's in good condition. It has some stickers on it. I think I'm going to try and remove them. They're pretty old, though. And then here's a game most people would pass up. It looks very cheesy, right? I hope you guys can see that. It says 6-pack. Just looks like a crappy game. Like, I might even pass this up had I not known what it was. But it's a cartridge that contains 6 awesome games. It contains Sonic, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Shinobi, which is the Revenge of Shinobi, Columns, and Super Hang-On. All in this one cartridge. You're looking at $25. You know, that's kind of the low end of what they were going for. And I mean, it looks like a cheap, junky cartridge, but it's very sought after. It has a lot of great games on it because people can buy this one cartridge and save a lot of money instead of buying each of those games. So altogether on this unit, I mean, $200, $300. The sky's the limit, really. And on top of this, there's other accessories and stuff that I didn't want to send FBA that I could put in lots now, including like a very rare controller I haven't seen very much. It was a Sega Genesis controller with a turbo switch for each single button. I did some research. I couldn't find much about it. I should probably grab it and show you guys. Give me 1 second. All right, so I'm back. It's a clear controller. It says high frequency, and it has a switch on the top where you can turbo, slow, or just regular, every button on the entire controller. Now, what caught my attention about this is, A, I've never seen it. And, I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff for video games. I've been selling video games for quite a few years now. So if I don't see something during that time and then I see, you know, randomly, it usually catches my attention. More importantly, for being a third-party controller or whatever you want to call it, it's super high quality, like very heavy duty. The buttons feel great. I was looking online, couldn't find it on Amazon at all. I didn't see the exact controller on eBay, so if anyone knows anything about this, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about the controller. It seems kind of cool, and I'm sure it's got a pretty decent history. I mean, it's really nice. All right, a small lot I got on eBay that'll make some good money is just 2 controllers, right? So what? 2 controllers. Paid $9 for them. $25. $25. That's $50 right there. 2 controllers. First of all, this is the Emerald Green PlayStation 2 controller. Very sought after. It's a beautiful controller. I understand why people like it. This is the Clear Gray Smoke, I believe is what it's called. PlayStation 2 controller. Both of them are in excellent condition. They work perfectly. Really good finds. Some retail arbitrage, I guess you would call it. This is in my thrift video. I found 3 of these Super Soakers, $2.99 a piece at the Goodwill, selling for $12.99 on Amazon. Metal Gear Solid Acid 2.0, $4 at the Goodwill, selling for $25 plus. It's in near mint condition. Still has the sealed extras in there. Warhammer Dawn of War. I think I'm going to sell this Merchant Fulfilled. I haven't decided yet. Paid $10, selling for 20-ish. Brand new, not sealed, however. I showed you guys these in the Facebook group. If you're not in it, shameless plug, go join Online Sellers Unite down in the description. These are 20 bucks a piece, selling for 50 on Amazon right now. I have 3 of them. And then that Dreamcast unit I got the other day, because I couldn't send it in FBA, I decided to sell it merchant fulfilled. But I found a cable that came with it. It's actually a Game Boy cable. 10 bucks for the cable on FBA. I'll send it in, you know, low fees. These are selling for almost $10 a piece. Mega memory units for the Dreamcast. I found this in my extras bin. I don't know how I missed it. It's a sealed baseball game for Dreamcast. It's selling for like $7, $8. And then these are the Majora's Masks. Majora's Mask Collector's Edition pin. It was basically a freebie at GameStop and whatnot. I got a couple of them from a connection of mine. And then I think that basically wraps up what I have here at this moment. All together, besides this, I got like 10 more units sitting over there. I got that giant Wii lot coming in. By the time I get everything together, packaged, I'm looking at, I believe, right around 110 units from what I counted. Now, the best part about these 110 units is they all have really high value. I mean, almost everything I'm sending in is $20 plus, which is really good because compared to what I normally send in is a lower price point. So this is kind of an experiment for me. I want to see how it goes. I think it will go well. You know, so far I haven't been happy with my numbers for FBA, and I really am trying to hustle and source some good stuff and flip some stuff. So I'm hoping this is the start of really just flipping. All this stuff is great, great ranks. All of it's great return. But it goes to show, if you source through eBay, thrifting, just general connections, you can make good money. I mean, these lots on eBay, I paid so little for them. 2 consoles out of that entire lot paid for it, plus some. I don't understand the prices on things sometimes. So if you know what you're looking for and you get a good niche going, you can make some really good money, even through FBA with high fees. Now, before we wrap up the video, I do want to thank you for watching. I appreciate it. This is very important, everyone, so I'll know who watched and who didn't. I'm going to be gone for 7 days after this video. I might record some videos ahead of time and try and post them. However, my uncle is having very major surgery, which involves removing some of his spinal discs and replacing them. So I'm going to be gone Sunday. I'm going to do the live show. And then I'm going to be gone Sunday night, late at night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe into the weekend. I might be back by the weekend. Hopefully I'll be back for Sunday's live show that week as well. So I'm just going to stay at home until the live show, and then I'm going to leave. I'll be gone for basically the entire week. I do have Wi-Fi when I'm going to be at the hospital. I'll take my laptop, so I'll be able to answer comments and stuff, but I definitely won't be uploading a bunch of videos unless I record them ahead. And I just want to let you know, so if there's inconsistent video pattern, whatever, you guys know I'm away. It's a family thing. Family is very important, so I definitely need to go. It's high-risk surgery, so hopefully everything goes smooth. He does well and gets through it pretty quickly. I mean, it's pretty rough surgery from what I hear. They're going to make an incision and go around his throat, grind out his vertebrae, and replace them with cadaver vertebrae because his are damaged and have calcified together. I've never heard anything like it, so I'm interested to see how things go. I hope they go well, but it doesn't sound fun, to say the least. But sorry to end on a sad note. I wasn't trying to. I'm just being upfront. I won't be here. Family issues, whatever. So I'll try and get to comments. If I fall behind in messages, comments, Facebook, whatever, don't hate me. I'm sorry. I try to keep up with the stuff. I'm busy, but family first, always, always, always. I appreciate you watching so much. If you're still here, you're the fucking bomb. So give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. I love you all, and I'll see you very soon.